YouTube, welcome back to another video. This is DT and the Hellcat coming back to you. I know it's been a while since we uploaded a video, but it's been a lot of things going on. Becky actually been in the shop for the last 3 weeks, getting some extra ponies, and I wanted to, I got her back. I wanted to go over all the upgrades that we've done, catch you up. And again, I do apologize. It's been a minute since the last post, but we've been busy. Busy is not a bad thing. It is, sometimes it's good. And so we've been blessed and been busy here with the business. But again, Becky has been at UAR Performance Shop in Largo, Florida. Been with Bobby, which is the tuner. So he's did an awesome job. We're going to run down all the things that she's got done. And she's not 707 no more. All right, but we'll be getting into that. Stick with me.
I'm gonna take you on a ride. We're gonna burn through the night. Why you're so salty? I'll still take a bite.
Okay, we can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
I'm gonna take you on a ride. We're gonna burn through the night. Why you're so salty? I'll still take a bite.
We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you?
Most of the things that's done to the car, you can't even see it anyway. And so what I'm gonna do is again give you a rundown of what all we got done. I'm gonna start with the only thing you can see. We did go with the upper pulley, the Hellraiser 285 upper pulley. All right, so now she has the upper pulley, Hellraiser 285, and the lower incognito. It is down there. So she has the lower incognito lower pulley sleeve, which is awesome as well. I highly recommend. If you're not doing the upper pulley, only doing the lower pulley, that actually is good as well. That's a lot of times people just stop at that point. But we also did the Hellcat. This is my cats over here. All right, we did the Stainless Works Cat Delete pipe. So we ran it from so we didn't do the long tube headers. We took the Hellcat, which I think, in my opinion, are good headers. We took the shorty headers that the Hellcat comes with, and we did the Hellcat Cat Delete pipes. And we already have a mid muffler delete. So the only thing we have is resonators. So it's almost like straight pipe, but we do have the resonators still on the car. It is loud, plenty loud, but my tuner, he tuned it down some on the cold starts, so it won't be so loud, but it has a great sound to it as well. All right, so that is the upper pulley, 285 upper pulley. We did the Hellcat Cat Delete pipes, and we did the Steve Whitehead, the Steve White dual fuel pump. So we did the Steve White dual fuel pump. We also did the ID injectors, the 1050 ID injectors as well. So I do have for sale the Hellcat original stock injectors. I believe they can take up to 800 horsepower. So I do have that, and that is the Hellcat original fuel pump, because we do have the Steve White dual fuel pump in there. So we did the injectors, dual fuel pump, and we did an upgraded thermostat. So I went with the 160 degree thermostat. The tuner, he tuned it to where the fan is coming on around 185, around 180, 185. I drove it home from the shop, and it actually did not one time go over 185. This is the stock upper pulley for the Hellcat. So that's my stock Hellcat upper pulley. And the incognito, when I got the incognito lower pulley sleeve, it actually came with the green belt. But the upper pulley, the 285 upper pulley, came with a black belt, as y'all can see. So they put the black belt on that it came with the Hellraiser upper pulley. They stated that because it came with it, they wanted to use it, and the diameter for the size pulley, it actually fit for this pulley. So now it's no more green belt. I don't have the green belt on there, it's black belt. So the only way when I open up the hood that y'all know that I'm not stock anymore is y'all to see the word Hellraiser on that upper pulley. So again, we have the let me just make sure. All right, and we are tuned with HP tuners. We tune with HP tuners. All right, so it is an HP tune. And we unlocked the PCM. So we sent the PCM out and had it unlocked as well. We also did some spark plugs as well. So we wanted to make sure we did some spark plugs. And they got a lot of other little things on here with washers and bolts and throttle body gaskets. We put a new throttle body gasket on there. Looks like we upgraded, or excuse me, replaced a lot of gaskets. Make sure we don't have anything going on. And that's about it. All right, so the magic question: what is she running now? So they come stock 707. All right, so right now that's 707 to the crank. Right now we are in about 845 horsepower to the crank. 845 horsepower to the crank, and to the rear wheels. And this is the dyno sheet here to the rear wheels. And also this one, and this is Dyno Jet. He has a Mustang dyno. So with the Mustang dyno, it's sometimes stingy. That's what he stated. But we, and he dialed it back as well, because this is not just a track car. This is my car to ride around with every day. So he dialed it back a little. But he did say we could do with the 1050 injectors with the upper pulley, we can get, if we go to E85, which I don't want to do right now. If we went with E85, we can get 800 to the rear wheels. He said easy. But on 93 pump gas, we are making almost 735 horsepower. So almost 735 horsepower. And torque, we are making 743 foot-pounds or pounds of torque. However that you say that, but we're making 743, all right, on the torque, and 734, almost 735 on the horsepower. And so to get to that 845, I mentioned to the crank, they say you're supposed to take about 15%. So add about 15%. So I took 735 plus 15%. And it gave me the number, and I added them together. We got about 845 to the crank. Y'all can correct me if I'm not correct. So that's just what I've been, listening to from YouTube, from different tuners and things like that. They say add about 15%. So I took 734 or 735 plus 15%, and I got around 845 to the crank. All right, so Becky is back. All right, she's gonna be running hard, and everything sounds good, looks good as well. I don't want to do a cold start because it is super loud. I don't want to do a cold start because it's super loud, and my daughter is in here. She's gonna start crying. So that's how loud it is. But it's a nice loud after it comes down for a couple of seconds. So it is a nice loudness. I'm gonna get you guys a cold start. Stick with me. All right, and y'all know I'm gonna get that for you. The cold start with all the work done. But yeah, I went ahead and detailed her up and did a ceramic coating refresher because she is ceramic coated. All right, but so I did a 6-month ceramic coating refresher, and so we got her back nice and clean. And so now, again, I'm going to change out the lug nuts. All right, so I'll bring y'all back when I get those all changed. Again, this is how the lug nuts are looking right now with the silver. All right, and I will bring y'all back when I get them changed over.
Anyway,